Hi, hope you're well. Were you as a child, or did you ever hear this as a child? You're not getting down from the table until you finished your dinner, or you're not having any dessert unless you clear your plate. Do you find yourself saying those same things to your kids? I know I certainly did. But have you ever questioned what it is that we're doing, what kind of message we're sending to our kids? And do you find as an adult now that you always feel compelled to clear your plate even when you're full up? You just automatically just clear your plate, and then when you're clearing up your kids' plates, do you find yourself just picking up what's left on their plates, so you're clearing theirs as well? It's so funny how our mind works, and messages that are planted in our subconscious minds as kids stay with us into adulthood, and we could find ourselves still automatically on autopilot doing these things like clearing our plate even when we're full, because that's how we've been conditioned, that's how we've been brought up, and it's a message in our subconscious that keeps us running on autopilot. The good news is we can do something about it. You can overwrite that habit of behaviour and create new neural pathways so that you can easily and willingly leave food on your plate if you don't want it, and stop overeating if you're already full up. But interestingly enough, just like learning all this stuff, we were having dinner as a family the other night, and our youngest, Will, got up and just said, I've had enough, and went to pick up his plate to leave. And my husband said, no, sit back at the table. You've hardly eaten anything. You're not getting down until you've eaten some more. And I just laughed and looked at him, was like, we don't say that in this family. We don't want to give our kids issues when they're older with food. So Will came and sat back down, and we were just like, okay, Wills, your body needs some nutrients. What are the best nutrients you can give it on this plate? And he was just like, I could eat some carrots. And he just ate a couple more carrots, a little bit of broccoli, and we were like, yeah, that's fine, you can leave the rest. Because it's important that we don't condition our kids to overeat when they're not hungry. But it's also important, like I was saying to my eldest, when he'd eaten all the rice and the chicken, and his pile of vegetables was still there, and I just had to say to him, Michael, your body needs that broccoli. It needs the nutrition and the nutrients from the broccoli and the peas and the cabbage and whatever else was on his plate. Can you just eat that just to give your body those vitamins? And he understands. He's like, okay, I don't really like it, but yeah, my body needs those nutrients. They're the healthy nutrients that my body needs. So I'm just going to swallow it down. Don't have to enjoy it, but I'm going to have it because I know it's good for me. As opposed to force feeding, saying you must eat your vegetables, because they need to understand why. But it's so interesting, our relationship with food. That's exactly why I'm doing a session on Tuesday, 10 a.m. Tuesday morning on Zoom, all about our relationship with food, where our beliefs came from. And it's quite funny because you find that you automatically say the things to your kids that you were told as a child. But it's important we stop and question why, and understand why we're doing this, and also what kind of issues we might be giving them in the future. I mean, we may not be, which is fantastic, but it's just good to be aware. Awareness is key, absolutely key to change. But if you'd like to join me, pop me a message and I'll send you the link, and I look forward to seeing you then. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.